Today we're going to replace the lens on a GoPro Hero 3 Plus Black Edition. Now if you're like me and you've damaged the front lens here beyond repair, you can't really buff it out and you can't really do anything else with it apart from replace it, the best thing to do is go online and just search for it. So I went onto eBay and picked up a lens for about £17. Now I don't know what the credibility of this lens will be or whether it will be any good, but for that sort of price I'm just going to give it a go. It looks pretty legitimate to me. I mean, it looks like an identical one to the one that's come out of it. So that's the part number there. Yeah, about £17 I paid for that. What you'll need for this job is a pair of pliers, a flathead screwdriver to pull the front cover off of the device, and then a small Phillips screwdriver. First things first then, let's remove the battery, which I've already done. So get rid of that, put it out of the way, get rid of the cover. It's quite simple as that. And put the device in front of you. Right, so the lens is covered by a sort of protective rubber grommet here, and that pops off. Now if you're very gentle with this, it'll just pull off. Just be very gentle around the edge. Sorry if the camera can't pick it up that well, but just go ahead and go around it slowly and it will eventually just pop off. Now inside here there are two rubber grommets that sort of waterproof it and seal it, so just bear that in mind as well, that you don't want to sort of damage those. Just go around it as best as you can. As you can see, I'm just slowly starting to peel it off. You can see it coming away there. Edge at a time, very slowly. It's clipped on, you see, it clips on with like a little like a triangle shape. So just go ahead and pull this off and eventually it'll pop off nicely. Okay, so I think I can probably pull it with my fingers now. There we go, it just pulls off. Yeah, so inside there, like I said, you've got one rubber grommet that's still in there, hasn't come out yet. It's still, you see, you slightly see it there, and the other one is actually sitting on the rim still here on the actual lens. Okay, so keep that safe, pull it away. It only goes on a certain way as well. So let me just, in fact what I'll do is I'll leave that on there because it doesn't even need to come off, and that can stay there. Okay, now this isn't essential, the next step. I mean, I've just decided to take the front cover off to make it easier so I didn't damage it, but in theory it's as simple as just literally grabbing your pliers and just putting them on the edge of this lens and just twisting it anti-clockwise. It just screws in. Now, I haven't had any problems releasing this. It literally just grabbed it and I just undid it straight away. So it's just as simple as putting your pair of pliers around the lens. If it's damaged and you're replacing it anyway, what does it matter? And then just twisting anti-clockwise. Just bear in mind, guys, that you'll need your phone app or anything like that, a mobile app, to be able to sort of focus it again afterwards, because the lens will need to be focused in. So it screws in a certain amount of times, and your phone will show that when it's ready. So and obviously you can record and just test it out a few times. I'll put them on here and you'll see what I mean. So I would, to start with, just undo this and remember how many turns you've done it before it releases. Like on the 9th turn, the 9th full turn, that came out perfectly there. Okay, we'll put the camera aside and take the other lens out. Just put that aside for now. I don't really need it at the minute. Get your new lens, and 9 turns in. Now, if the thread is the same as it should be, I mean, these look very, very similar to me for a cheap copy. I mean, I can't tell the difference. I mean, obviously the proof will be in the pudding when we go to record in a little while and we see the difference. But yeah, I mean, they look identical to me. They look identically designed, but a tenth of the price. So let's go ahead and put this new lens in, same way the old one came out. So just do 9 turns in to start with and just see on your application how clear the image is as a rough guide. So let's, I'll just hold it with my fingers like this. So okay, let's give that a go. So let's put the battery back in, and then let's just see how that image looks on the remote app. Okay, so the Wi-Fi is enabled on the GoPro. I did clean the lens as well. Okay, as you can see, obviously the image is blurry, and we need to just adjust that lens a little bit. So all we need to do is just adjust it, so turn the lens clockwise or counterclockwise, depending on which way makes it better or worse. You can see that the GoPro writing in the background here is super clear. Okay, so until the camera lens is clear like that as well. So let's go and put that on there. Okay, you can see that that is not clear even through my camera. Okay, let's go ahead and adjust the lens now until that gets clearer. So I'm just going to turn it, see which way it gets better. So anti-clockwise makes it worse for me. So as you can see, it's much blurrier, so it needs to go in clockwise. So I'll keep turning it in. The image is getting much more sharper now, clearer. As you can see, I just see it's getting clearer. Keep screwing that in. It's looking quite promising at the moment. Okay, I think we've cracked it. So that on my phone is crystal clear. I know the camera won't have picked it up as clear as my eyes can see that, but that is pretty crystal clear. What I'll do now is I'll do a little video on the camera and then I'll upload it to this video and obviously show the differences between what I think is ready and what isn't ready. So on my phone that's ready, so let's have a look and see. Okay, this is the first recording with the lens turned in and focused on the app on itself without looking at the recording and fine adjusting yet. Not quite right yet. Clear enough in my opinion. Great exposure. Okay, so when you're happy with the fine tuning and it's all done and you feel comfortable with it looking, you know, clear as it'll get, go ahead and put the cover back on and you're done. That's it really, simple as that. Quite an easy job, believe it or not. People don't think it's going to be that easy. That's it. Just clicking that front fascia cover on, give it a quick wipe over and clean. Make sure that lens is nice and shiny. Okay, done. One replacement GoPro lens. Thanks for watching, guys. Need any advice, give us a message and I'll see what I can do. Thanks for watching. I'm Jake Billing. See you later. That's a bit clearer, isn't it? I love the GoPro. It's amazing. The camera lens is just fantastic. The quality, everything about it. 1080p at 60 frames. Lush. Thanks for watching.